Get YouTube Music Premium with this toggle thingy.
morning, guys. Welcome, welcome. Keep coming.
Good morning, sir.
Great. Welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome. Very good morning. Can you all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, guys. Welcome, welcome. And welcome, guys. Welcome to this particular inner circle call. Mainly, this is not an inner circle call. This is also a call where it's getting live YouTube stream. I think you can see the symbol, right? This is the very first time we are going live. But I just wanted to stream one call, whatever we are doing, into the public so that they can also just know what is happening here. Okay, great. So today, as per the day schedule, we are in the day 20, right? So the final work, what you're going to present tomorrow is going to be a case study. It's going to be a project. But today class is very much related to that. Okay. In fact, I thought of teaching you yesterday, but the thing is, I just wanted to do it on this particular day so that all others also who are going to join can get benefited here. Okay. I wanted you to take notes. Okay. Any doubts is there, it will be answered at the last. But first, you understand the flow, because today's class is very important when it comes to structuring your case study and portfolio. A lot of people have a very big problem in doing that. In fact, I've seen many people who are in the design, who are in the field of, like, let's say, even people who are freshers, people who are experienced designers. Everybody has this big problem. That is the reason I particularly took this. Okay, this is one small session I took in my earlier what you call earlier creative boosters class, but I wanted to make it really extensive and give you some activities so that you can able to do it live. Okay, because the moment if you do it live only, you will be learning a lot of things, or else it will all become like just a theory. Okay, yes, welcome, guys. Keep coming. Please switch on your camera, and also make sure I also give the YouTube live link. You can first go and what you call subscribe in the YouTube channel, as well as you can stream it live, and you can watch it a little later also. Whenever you're having time, you can watch it one more time. Okay, I'll be just sharing you the stream key as well so that you can find it out. Just a second. Okay. Yes. Okay, so are you guys ready? Can we start?
Yes, sir.
Yes, excited. So first of all, I wanted to ask you one very important question, guys. Okay, just a second. Okay, so I have pasted the link in this particular chat in the Zoom. Okay, please first go and don't play two things, because it will be very confusing for you. Just switch on that. Please make sure you subscribe the channel. Okay, because all the videos and everything will be notified here. I want everybody to first do it. People are even watching in the YouTube also later, so that they can also do it. Because what happens is, in future, maybe somebody else can watch and they may not know exactly what needs to be done. Okay, I'm just pasting in the link as well. Okay. Cool. Okay, guys. Yes. So I wanted to ask you one important question. I want everybody to type actively in the chat box. Okay. The question what I'm asking is, when it comes to making a portfolio, when it comes to structuring a case study, or maybe when it comes to making a resume, let's assume that also. Okay. What are the problems you guys are facing? Bring out all of your problems, or bring out all of your excuses, or bring out all of what are the common things you have. Okay. Can you type it out? I want everybody to type it out in the chat. Yes, come on. Let's see what's happening. Tailored cover letter. Okay, let's stick to only portfolio. That's okay, fine. Let's stick to only portfolio, because portfolio and case study is what we're going to discuss. But yeah, major problem with a lot of students. Yeah, bring out what is your lot of excuses. Okay, Digvijay is saying structure of the portfolio. Punish is saying templates. Dakshina is saying tailored cover letter. Okay, Shantila is saying, I don't know which is important to put on case studies. Very interesting question. I don't know which is important to put on the case study. I don't know which is not important. There is a big decision problem, right? Yes, what else? What else? Guys, bring out all of your excuses. Bring out all of your big problems when it comes to building your case study or a projects, or maybe a lot of people are doing in Wix website also, right? We are building website in Wix. A lot of people after coming here have started making the portfolio in a Wix for the first time. So what were your big problem? Hariharan is also saying indecision. Very classical example. Yes. Hasnain is saying there is no template available. Okay, fine. I'm not sure I'll address all of these problems, but majority of the problems here people have asked has been addressed. Okay. I'll once the class is started, then you will understand it. Okay. What else? What else? Come on, guys. Hasnain, Hari, Shantilal, Digvijay, Punish. What about others? Go ahead fast. Think about it. See, the more you bring the pain points or the reasons why are you not able to build a portfolio, because you've been building for the last 2-3 weeks, right? So you've been putting information, even though the activities what you're doing in the morning sessions, you've been documenting that, right? The small activities. So what is the challenge when it comes to bringing that? One answer I would pick is the structure, what people are again and again saying. That's interesting. Indecision. Okay. I'm going to definitely answer this. Template. Okay. Aesthetics. That's interesting. Aesthetics, one of the very important part. Okay. Aesthetics of the portfolio. What else? What else? Another 2 more, guys. We'll start this. Okay. Another 2 more. Another 2 more. Yeah. What else? What else? What else? Come on, let's start it. Okay. Okay. Yes, guys. What makes portfolio different from the documentation? Oh, this is very good question, Arvind. Thank you for asking me that. Let's see that. Shantilal is asking, who could a title and subtitle what is given to our case studies? Yeah, true. People don't know what is the major heading to keep in order to make the people engaged in their portfolio for a longer time. Very interesting question. Good. What else? Good. What else? What else? Come on, keep pouring, guys. See, the moment if you think little deeply only, you will also bring out a lot of questions and everything, right? Or else, like, hey, no, I know how to make a portfolio. I know how to structure it. Don't be that generic. Think about it very detailedly, because every time when it comes to proving yourself as a fresher, this is a very big challenge what people are facing in the design community. To be very honest, this is also very important. There are a lot of other things important than portfolio, but this is also very important. Okay. Today, in this particular session, you're going to learn the complete science of making a case study. Okay. Or a project or a portfolio, whatever. Okay. If you learn this basics completely, I'm sure in this entire career, whatever you're going to do in design or anything, you will not have any problems in structuring your case study. You will not have any problem in making your projects or making your case studies, or not knowing which to put, which to not to put. Okay. That's what you're going to learn today. Okay. What actually the interviewer wants. Yes. Where should we stop research and start ideating? Okay. This is a project related doubt, not project case study related doubt. Okay, good. Fine. Anyway, I'll be sharing the screen. Can you all tell me, like, is my screen visible? Just a second. Okay. Just a second, guys. Okay. Screen. Okay, good. Can you all see my screen?
Yes,
Visible?
Yes.
Very good. So welcome to this what you call case study what you call class. I'm definitely surprised. You will be a little bit confused. What is this? History, geography, civics, biology of case studies and documenting portfolios. Okay. This is very different, guys. Okay. That's why you have to pay close attention to connect the dots, what I'm trying to say. Okay. Maybe it will not be very immediately understandable and implementable, but definitely you will get some clarity what has been discussed here. With that, you can able to take it forward. Okay. So let's first start with this introduction. So what is mean by case studies? See guys, there is a huge difference between project and a case study. Okay, a project is something you take whatever random work you have, photos you have, videos you have, and whatever details you have about that particular project regarding the data, collection information, and then you put it in some format. That's totally up to you. Project can be drawn or done in any format, in any number of days, in any style you want. Okay, but case studies is actually studying about a particular case in a very detailed way. It should have people, it should have place, it should have environment, it should have this, that. There are a lot of things available, right? Your head will spin the moment when you see this word case study. But let me make it very simple. See, understanding the importance of case study in design and how to document them is very, very important. Reason being, you are going to go one project, one particular problem what you solve in a more detailed way. People has to understand what you're trying to say, right? The moment if you're able to tell that only, they will know what project you did. It's like, no, Jagdish, I have created one, what you call, this is my project. I've designed one glass. It's there. No, that's not called case study. What is the reason you have designed this particular glass? What is the need for designing this glass? In first place, who asked you this information? Or what is the material it is used here? How it has been manufactured here? On first place, why did you come up with this curved design? Why not the handle this side? Why not the handle bottom? Why not the handle in the top? Why this side? So there are multiple dimensions to really go deep in understanding. That is a major difference between a project and a case study. Okay, everybody's clear? Type out in the chat. C. Yes, Jagdish, I'm clear in this point because this is basics, guys. Once if you're getting this clarity only, we can able to move for the next step. Type C. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, Hasnin. Thank you, Darshana. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Very important point is showcasing the real world problem solving skills. I told you, right, just now. Demonstrating your process. What the main point is to show the process. Okay. And the challenges. Yeah, that's up to you. That's we will see slowly. Okay. Essential for building. And mainly, guys, I wanted to stress upon this authenticity. Okay. In fact, this is a code of honor of our community as well. You need to be very authentic in showcasing your document, and it should be more attractive than the artificial embellishments. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So this is about the introduction. First, let's go a little deeper into emphasizing the importance of it. The reason while you're doing case studies, you need to structure a page called appendix. You need to structure a place called bibliography. Okay. In the structure of appendix, you will be documenting what are the other sub documents you will be attaching here. What are the other websites and details, whatever you will be putting here. And in the bibliography, you will be also putting where is the information you have taken from. It is very, very important for a portfolio or a case study to be structured. The reason being, if you're not able to credit the work, like let's say you've taken some information from website of let's say Indian Health Ministry, or maybe you've taken information from any kind of Infosys website, or maybe any LinkedIn, Glassdoor, any statistics or information you took, you need to credit it properly in your bibliography. Every case study, every project when you're making, it has to have the detail. The reason you are being authentic and real. You're not claiming you did not do that research data, right? Like let's say you took a data from WHO saying in India, more than 40% of the people are diabetic. And out of this, the rural people are less and the urban people are more. Like let's say you found out a percentage. It's not your data. It's a data by WHO, right? So you don't have to write in the project, but you have to write in the third page, in this paragraph, I've used the data from the WHO. Link the hyperlink for that particular website. That's called credits. Okay. And make sure that data is publicly usable or not. Okay. If it's a copyright protected, you cannot use it for sure because somebody else has bought this, right? So you need to understand this. You need to document all of this factors because the trust will be built. Okay. And avoid artificial ranges, like refrain from unnecessary embellishment. Don't do any of the unnecessary things which you don't which you find more flashy for you, but it's somebody else's work. Okay, you need to be getting absolute clarity on that. Okay, so this is one case study that's totally fine. So having understood this authenticity and realism, we'll go for the very first important element of your portfolio. Okay, see, this is all context. Now we'll go to the deeper section of it. Okay, we need to understand who is your target market. Can you tell me, guys, when you're making a case study, who will be your target market? Can you all type in the chat, who will be your target market? Please think, who is your target market? See, we are not talking about project or any problem solving. We're talking about with respect to portfolio. Who is your target market? Tell me. Come on, guys. Recruiters?
Yes, recruiters.
Type out in the chat. Type out in the chat. I want everybody to type out in the chat. Shantilal is saying hiring managers, designers. Industry means who? Industry is not a people. Okay, industries, there are huge. What kind of a people are going to view? Audience. Okay. Interviewer, that's interesting. Okay, good. Product managers, yes, yes, Shankar, it's correct. The reason sometimes product manager takes care of this kind of a recruitment process to shortlist the candidate. Product studio managers, rightly said, Arvind. Thank you. Rightly said, Dakshina. Good. What else? Who else? Let's think a little deeper. Who is going to view your portfolio? The gap in the industry. What? Hari, I'm not getting your answer. Okay, decision maker of the industry. Very true. Superb, Shantilal. I think Shantilal is in line. Like he's in track perfectly. Good. So our project is going to be viewed in the decision makers of a company. Okay. It doesn't matter. It could be a product manager or a studio head or sometimes a HR or sometimes a CEO also. In the mid-scale industry or startups, mostly the CEO also takes care of the recruitment process, right? So the CEO could be design person or non-design person. That's not our point. The point what I'm trying to make here is, with respect to anybody, you need to structure your case study. You need to understand it should be covering all the audience, right? See, we cannot create a universal language for this, but we can create something very important element of a project or a case study, which everybody can take the sweet spot out of it. Okay, that's what you're going to learn here. Okay, so now let's go into this content. First of all, you need to understand who is your case study, who is your audience, and tailor your case studies audience. Like let's say if it is recruiters, as people have rightly mentioned, like say product managers, okay, like let's say sometimes third-party consultant, third-party HR. See, this is also very important because a lot of industries, they don't have a what you call retained HRs. They have something like a contingency HRs. Contingency HRs means they'll be hired based on a need. It's like a third-party agency. Okay, so sometimes they will be knowing design, not knowing design. So you need to win these people also in order to get your profile upgraded further, right? So you need to be very careful. And sometimes there'll be a retained HRs. Retained HR is the HRs who was working in those companies itself. Okay, so you need to structure a case study based on that. And there are many people. So you try to understand what are the needs of these people. A project manager will take little time to review your work, right? A project manager needs some process. He needs some design thinking methodology. Maybe he needs some kind of a what you call design thinking process, or he needs some framework. He needs to see your skills. But a HR's point of view will be very different. He'll try to understand what kind of a person you are. Okay, soft skills, maybe visuals. Maybe the very first go when you make very good visuals, that will be very interesting. To be very honest, guys, day before yesterday and yesterday also, we did one presentation for our project in our company for a very senior level management. Okay, very high level. It's like almost CEO of the company. Okay, 1.5 lakh people are working in the company, and we are going to present it to the CEO and the next level people. Okay, so they asked me to design the PPT for that particular presentation. Me and my team, we all worked there. The very first thing what these people have said is, it should not look like an engineering presentation. It should look like a design presentation. Okay, that's the first what you call information they gave me. In fact, technical details, we also know every detail is there. There is no need to put dimensions and all those things. It needs to look like a proper designed what you call presentation. See, the moment is, whether it's a top management or whether it's a middle management or lower management, anything, visuals are very important to first get you attracted. What kind of a work you have? That's why it is very crucial. Okay, this particular element will come in all of the places. Okay, even when you take PM's requirement, like let's say the project manager, visuals are needed. When you take third-party HR, visuals are needed. So visual is a very important one which connects a lot of people. Okay, so now you're a little bit understanding it. See, there are many deeper aspects to it, but let's get back to the topic in the particular structuring a case study. But you need to go a little deeper and understand it. Okay, because many times you will be also internally pitching for an opportunity, right, in your organization. At that time, what kind of a project you need to show? Maintaining the confidentiality. Sometimes your company will not allow a project to be presented in your case study. That's why this authenticity and realism is important. When you're crediting, you should be very careful to do that. If it's a confidential, you don't have to put in your projects at all. If it's allowed, take a permission, put it. Make that credit to that company or the design team. Maybe you could be a part of a design. See, I've got one national award for a particular product what we designed. But the thing is, it's not only me. The entire team worked. Development, engineering, testing, quality, approval, regulatory, design, UI, UX. Every people has worked, right? So we need to climb that. As a company, we got this particular award, and then this product has been sold in all the states in India, and thousands of hospitals is using that. It's a product called Nomo from a company called Phoenix Medicals. So that credit needs to be there. Every project, guys, whether it's a freelancing, whether it's your project, or whether it's a company project or anything, make sure you understand what is the authenticity behind it. Okay, then not only you can also get an attraction and create a very value proposition according to this target market. Or else what happens is, Jagdish, project, I will put one problem statement here. I'll put one research here. I'll put one ideation. I'll put one empathy mapping. I'll user journey. What is this? In one YouTube video, people can learn whatever I said now, the last 1 minute, okay? And they can do a better project than you. Let's say if a graphic designer is coming into this product design field, in just 1 hour, he can show a portfolio which is better than you guys, and you will be really surprised. Oh my God, why is this guy getting selected? I'm not. Because he understands that visual is a very, very important part of this particular information, okay? So take care of this as well. You need to get this clarity. But when you wanted to present like a designer, and when you wanted to present like a problem solver and really make it very attractive and to the point, now what I'm going to tell you is going to be very, very important. Okay, structuring a case study, the history of it, the geography of it, the science of it. Because graphic designers don't know this. UI designers don't know this. Other designers don't know it. But you are here in this particular call. You are a problem solver. You are a design thinker. If you know this information, guys, you can choose the right visual. You can win any people who are going to see your portfolio. You can also extract very important element, what other people are going to say, and present it to them in your emails, in your cover letters, in your LinkedIn messages, in your phone calls. Because if you don't have this detailing clear with you, you cannot answer anything else. I'm telling you. That is the reason I'm teaching you this. Because a lot of people, when I ask some basic question about their portfolio, all your project is good. What did you do different from the market? They'll be like, their project is 50 pages. They're not able to answer this very simple, important question. Show me the difference compared to the market. Show me. Wait, Jagdish, let me search. And they'll send one Figma file, that or Miro file, or any FigJam file. It will be like a vomit. All small screens. Where do I place my eyes first? Where do I zoom in? Where do I zoom out? Where I have to see first, second, third, fourth? Very, very difficult, right? A lot of people think, mujhe kaam ho gaya, like my work is done. You go and read it anywhere. Even 1 second also they will not spend, guys, in that particular thing. The moment if they see small screens, or maybe when you put, I've seen people putting a very, very long image like this in Behance. Do you think people have that much of time to zoom in your work and see it? You're wasting your time absolutely with all of these recruiters. I'm 100% sure. Even if I am a recruiter, I will not even see that. Even I am a designer also. Because you have not understood the medium or the tool what you're building this project. You have not really understood who is going to review your project, what is their need. You have not understood what is your skill which you need to come put it there. If these things are not there, your project will go irrelevant. Your application will go irrelevant. That's why learning to structure a case study is very important. Okay. First of all, you need to have some overview of the project. Okay. Again, guys, see, this particular class is also going to give you information. But this is not the only way. I'm giving you this caution also. Okay. There are multiple other things also, but this will form you a great basics so that you can build on top of it. You can build on top of it to make any projects going live in the coming future from today. Okay, great. So it could have an overview of the project. It could have a purpose. What is the purpose of doing this? What are the goals? What are the challenges? You have to define that problem statement with the research and data. And you can provide a solution with a lot of sketches or wireframes or maybe 3D models or renders or anything if it's a physical product, anything, okay? And make sure you show that metrication. In fact, this is the most important thing for me. Let's say before your project, if people are not able to use interaction with that particular device, after your project, you design one remote. Using that, now people can interface with this. See, now people can able to change the particular interface in just 10 seconds by the remote what I've designed, by the interface what I've designed, by the user experience what I've created. So showcase that metrication, okay? That's a very, very important thing. So New Yorker Times website, you can understand the case study, guys, which involves research, iteration, outcomes for storytelling. You can read this particular case study called New York Times website case study. It's all available in YouTube, and there are a lot of blogs also available. You can read that. You can see what is the difference between before and after they have created. See, you can also learn online from all of these topics so that you can understand how an international case study is being structured, how an international project is being presented. It's a very big brand, right? New York Times website. So you need to go and understand this. Okay, now let's come to the history of it. This is the very first element I would say, guys. See, whenever you're making a project, like let's say, bring me any project or a case study, guys, which you have in your portfolio. Can you give me an example? So it will be much easier for me to understand it. Go ahead. Huh. Any project, any example. Any example in your own case study or any project as well, so that I can take that example and give you a clarity on that. Okay, it's not like I'm bringing an example. Okay, there are a lot of projects which people are doing now, like electric vehicle, all these things. But tell any one project which you feel, Jagdish, with this example you explain, Jagdish, I'll be a little clear on this particular thing. Yeah, go ahead, guys. Guys, please type out in the chat. Is my voice audible?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Yeah, type out in the chat what project you wanted to take an example, so that I can give that example. Just name the project. You don't have to write a very detailed description of it. Okay, any project you can take. Like let's say if you take any designer's portfolio, no, every designer's portfolio will have one Swiggy kind of an application here. So using this application, people can eat food. So this is one shopping application, sir, I've designed. Every student has this same mindset, and they put one project only. And defaultly, I can say if I open a portfolio, it will be there. So one or the other way, some project will be there. You want me to take this as an example, or you want me to take some other project? EV charging finder. Any other project, guys? I think yesterday we saw a little detail about EV charger finder, right? Can you bring something else? What is the problem you're solving, guys? Can you mention that problem? Because with that problem, I can able to explain you what is the reason for it. How to structure your case study based on that. Insufficient blood donation management system causes. Interesting problem. Let's take this example. Inefficient. Okay. Inefficient blood donation management system. Okay. And its causes. So now people have said this. Like, let's say, if you're structuring a case study, please pay close attention, guys. Now we are going to the core of this particular video. Okay. When you're structuring this particular project and case study for an inefficient blood transfusion, blood donation management system, what people have asked, first you need to think about history. What does mean by blood donation? From when people have started donating blood? Who first started this activity? In which country it started? In India it started. And what is the history of your particular hospital wherever you are solving this project? Maybe you could be doing it for a private hospital, government hospital, that's up to you. Try to understand the historical context and the importance. That's the very first element in your project. Okay? Jagdish, is it really important? Yes, it is important. Whatever I'm going to tell from now on, it's all important, guys. Okay. See, if you wanted to make your project look like a case study and win a lot of people, you need to bring these elements. On top of it, you bring whatever you want. That's up to you. But this is my way of telling you, this is very important. Okay. You need to understand the history of this project. You need to understand the context on what basis people have really understood. People have really made a successful products. Maybe there could be already some services for inefficient blood donation management system. There could be products, there could be technology, there could be startups who's working in this. Try to understand the history of it. Very first element, okay? Because you need to provide the origin. You need to provide the previous attempt also, how people have solved this problem. And by that, you can also uncover a lot of insights through some informed decisions. You will be absolutely clear if you go and take this particular angle, okay? So this is the history of this particular information. Now, let's go to the geography and demography, okay? Geography of making a case study. What is this geography? See, consider in what regions you're going to solve this problem. Second element, okay? Consider what region you're going to solve this problem. Is it a demography-based problem? Is it that particular hospital located in this particular region? Like, let's say if it's located in rural, let's say it's located in urban, what kind of a blood donation management systems problem will happen? Okay, what kind of a audience you will be targeting? Is there a transportation problem when it comes to rural area? So the geography and demography plays a major role in it. Okay, a lot of people don't understand. Jagdish, should I put this information in my portfolio or not? You need to put this information, guys. From the fourth point, everything whatever I'm going to tell you, you need to put it in your portfolio as a case study detail. If you're not putting, then you cannot call it like a case study at all. You can call it as your self project. You put it in your own home wall, enjoy. Nobody's going to see that. Even if people see that, there is no attraction in that. Okay, so you don't have to write 200 pages about the history. You don't have to write 500 pages about the demography. Okay, first just understand, first just observe. Slowly you can understand what you can put, how much detail you can go based on the project nature you have. Okay, geography and demography. So you need to get this clarity, because understanding the geographical scope and cultural differences will only bring who is your target market, what are their needs and behaviors, what are their preferences they have, and particularly you will be able to create your ideal persona in order to solve that particular problem, right? You need to bring that element into your case study. Okay, so remember, history is important, remember geography is important. Okay, next we'll go to the civics of problem statement. So understand the roles and regulations of this particular information. Like, let's say, what are the protocols which government made with respect to blood donation, with respect to efficient blood transfusion system? Like, maybe the blood could have a storage regulations. This is the container which a blood needs to be stored. Yeah, in medical regulations, when you design a product or a service or an application for medical products, you will know there are medical regulatory bodies like CDSO, and also medical regulatory bodies like ISO standards, and also IEC standards, and also CE, certification of European Union. So all the standards and benchmarks are there. Okay, and once if you're able to understand the standards only, you can able to design a medical product, app, website, anything. Even if you're making some medical design for cup for a doctor or a patient, it has to go through a lot of regulators. Okay, so understand the regulations of it, understand the policies made in that particular context. Like, let's say, with respect to blood relation, definitely I'm sure there are a lot of materials available, guys. Okay, I'm just giving you a small example. Like, let's say, if you wanted to, just a second, guys, if you wanted to go and see the regulations of this blood donation information, like, let's say I'm taking a case study, I'm sharing the screen again. Okay, so I'm just 1 second, guys. Okay, I'm just going to ChatGPT now. Okay, so I'm just going to use this ChatGPT to understand how I can take the regulation information of inefficient blood donation management system. Okay, hey ChatGPT, provide me the regulatory laws and the standards which is relating to inefficient blood donation management system and its root causes. Okay, I'm just pressing Windows H, guys. You can able to enable your voice command in what you call ChatGPT, and then you can able to learn it. Okay, so now financial penalties, legal consequences, reputation damage, resource wastage, loss of accreditation, standards and guidelines. WHO has made a guidelines. AABB standards has come. I told you, right? ISO standards. FDA, Federal, what do you call, Food and Drug Association, and Food and Drug Administration, FDA, United States, European Blood Alliance guidelines. Root cause of the inefficient blood donation system, lack of automation, inadequate problems has come. But these are all the regulatory standards. These are all the norms. These are all the policies, right? These needs to come into your project. This needs to come into your portfolio. Because if you're not able to understand this, then your project will have big problem. Because you will be missing out a lot of things, guys. See, you will be making a project, you will be making some solution, you will be presenting it, but you will not go to the depth of the case study to understand the importance of it. Okay, so understand history, geography, demography, civics. Clear? Your project should have all this 4 information. Okay, the key important element is research about the regulations affecting the design and ensuring its compliances. Okay, and you can use the same ChatGPT to again ask, can you tell me what are all the regulations regarding to product design or a service design for this particular topic? See, I'm just filtering out with respect to only design. Okay, so blood and blood components, medical device regulations, European Union regulations. See, these are all the only regulations what I have. Because when you're designing for a hospital, when you're designing for any kind of a country or anything, you need to first understand all of the standards. You can design one container for blood transfusion system, or maybe you can design one process for blood transfusion system, but it will be definitely not implemented in real time because you have not understood the regulatory, you have not understood the civics of it. Okay, so any project should have a civics, guys. Okay, I'm just unfolding it. So I'm just folding it because the content will be little clear for you. Okay, now let's go for the mathematics of it. Jagdish, it feels like going back to the school days. Maths, civics, history. I've not heard this word for a lot of time. How many of you are feeling like that? Type me in the chat box. Type me in the chat box. How many of you are feeling that? Okay, a lot of people are typing. Thank you, guys. Okay, so max of it. What are the max of particularly making a case study when it comes to inefficient blood transfusion? Okay, see, you need to take the data which is relating to it. You need to take the statistics related to that particular case study. Okay, like let's say how many people are doing blood transfusion in India, how much systems are available, how much companies are really working on that. Okay, what is the accidents and error rates happening? You can use same ChatGPT or Claude.ai, or you can use Perplexity. A lot of AI tools are available, guys. Okay, you can able to do it. Bring me very important statistics with respect to this particular inefficient blood transfer management system, because I'm going to do a project in it. Okay, I'm just asking ChatGPT so that he can able to provide a statistic. See, according to WHO, approximately 118.5 million blood donations are collected globally each year. Oh my God, this is a very huge, what you call, impact. You guys are doing a great project, Shankar. Great project, by the way. Okay. High income countries collect about 40% of the blood donation, despite only 16% of the world population. So there could be two ways you can able to analyze this information. See, there are other people who are not also donating blood, right? That could be also one project. See, the reason why we are going very deep into our case study is your data could make you redefine your problem statement also, so that you can end up making another different project also. You don't have to end up the same project what you're making. That is why it's very vital to understand the case study, understand the detail of the case study, because by reading your case study, other designers can also understand many other different things, can do another project also. That is why it is very important to document all of your work, because people are going to see the project in your company or in the future. You're going to make the basis of it. Okay, you're not just putting some portfolio case study and then you're selecting for the interview. No, there are much more things which is needed. That is the reason we are documenting all this data, statistics and information. See, a lot of statistics and information is coming. So you find out what is relevant for you and document it here. Okay, the importance of it is to validate the particular claim. Okay, it is to demonstrate the impact. Just now I showed you what is the impact, what it's creating. Okay, so the quantitative data and the qualitative data, whatever you're collecting, is very important. This will majorly come in field data, guys. You can collect in the field data, you can collect in secondary sources, you can collect from the website, or you can collect from the online AI tool, something like that. And also make sure you validate in the real time also. Don't just believe ChatGPT and all these AI tools directly. Okay, here also it's written ChatGPT can make mistakes. Okay, please be a little careful about it. Don't get carried away with all those tools. Make sure you validate it properly in your website. Okay, go to the WHO website and bring out this data. You can also ask ChatGPT to validate. Hey, can you analyze the WHO website properly and give me statistics related to this blood transmission system? This particular project. Okay, I'm just asking for ChatGPT to analyze the WHO website and provide me. See, these are all the key statistics available in WHO's website. Okay, there is hyperlinks also available. You can able to click it. See, blood safety availability, WHO regional office. So all these data are available. You have to make sure what is the key impact it's creating in your project. Put that. Show some visuals. Show some graphs. Show some infographics. See, the moment if you're able to click it, I'm sure, guys, even WHO would have given you very good visualization information. I hope you can able to see the screen, right? What I'm doing. See, there is some data available. If you click this information, see, look, see how they have created this information. Look at this. Why WHO has put like this? Why they have taken a graphical data? Because it is very clear to understand units of Ministry of Health, National Committee, National Bed Policy, Strategic Plan, Specific Legislation. See, it's much clear to understand this graph, how much is the percentage happened compared to reading this much of sentences, right? That's why it's very important to use the visuals, illustration, graphs, pictures to aid your information very clearly. If it's a finance, put some numbers, put some percentage, put some stat, put some linear diagram like this. There are many templates available in the online nowadays to do it. If you're making in PPT, if you're making in Word, if you're making in Excel, even you can make a project in Excel, guys, that doesn't matter. But the data needs to be visually understandable, right? Like let's say total funding per collection by World Bank Economic Group. So this is also impacting blood donation in a greater way, right? The income countries, the low income countries, the middle income countries. So look at this information. Global overview of blood collection. So in just few minutes, I'm able to take a lot of information in front of you. If you're able to work in this project for 1 month, I'm sure you can take huge amount of information and narrow down to one important information, which is impacting your project. That's called mathematics and data for it. Okay. You can use a lot of important website, guys. You can use Google Analytics. This is a very interesting thing. Okay. You can track the user's behavior also. You can go to ChatGPT. You can go to the particular website. You can use a particular tool called answerthepublic.com. This is one of the highly recommendation tool from my side, guys. After this particular call, please go and create an account in our Answer the Public. It's a free account. Okay. You can use it. But per day, there'll be only 3 searches available. After that, you need to pay for it. Okay. But just use it very carefully. Whatever projects you have, like let's say, see, I'm not going very deep into it, but I'm just giving you a walkthrough, okay? So that you can be able to get some clarity on what is this particular tool about. Answer the Public. This is one of the amazing AI tools recently I found out, Chris, okay? 3 daily searches available, okay? You can create your free account, that's okay. So now, what do I take? I'll take the blood donation management, okay? Blood donation. See, look at the beauty of this particular tool, okay? I'm just putting the keywords. The better it is if you put 2 or 3 words, okay? If you put a lot of sentences, it will not give you proper results, okay? I'm just going to search in India only. The language is English. Look at what's happening, okay? I think that there is a guy called Neil Patel. So this guy has formulated this algorithm. It will definitely blow your mind, guys. Look at the detailing, how much this is coming. See, the moment if I type these keywords, can you see something happening? Blood donation system project PDF, blood donation system PPT, what you call DBMS system, and people are doing PHP project in that. Can you see the searches happening? This much of searches is happening, and there are 15 fields related to this blood management system. Okay, you can also find out from this particular thing which is highly searched. Like let's say this information is highly searched. Blood donation management system. You can able to use this. A lot of people have understood this. You can able to click and go to it. See, there are many informations available with respect to this particular thing. Okay, you can find this link here. Again, go back. If you find this is little less searched. So whatever is your topic, the key metrics will come here. In fact, this particular topic, it is showing how much clicks are happening, how much people are going and searching for this particular topic. If you put a very relatable topic, like let's say sports or something, the searches will be very high. Okay, but I don't know. The search is happening this much only in India. Maybe you can widen your region. Maybe you can take entire globe also. That's totally up to you. Okay. Blood donation. I'll put only these keywords. Okay. Blood donation. Search. Okay, maybe I'll sign up. What happened? Something is coming. Okay, fine. Look at this data. So, look at this, guys. How much topic is coming here? You can find out all the key trending topics which is relating to this. You can find out from the Google Analytics also and understand what is the real problem which market is asking with respect to blood donation. Many people ask me, right, Jagdish, I don't know how to narrow down my project, how to find out. See, the best way to narrow down is to understand the statistics and numbers. But this is the second best way, I would say. Okay, the second best way is go and find out what is trending in the market. You can go and understand from this tool why blood donation is necessary. People are asking this question. You can also create a project in this. Why blood donation is necessary? Yeah, you can build a case study in it. You can build a very depth of case study so that people will know why it is important. That also could be a project in your portfolio. Yes. And also you can say, can blood donation cause weight loss? That's also one misconception. You can able to take it. So these are all the relatable searches which is happening every single day. Okay. See, look at this data. Blood donation is good for health. You can write the benefits of it and who is searching high in this. So this is one small example, guys. You can able to find the trend, what is happening. See, this is the importance of mathematics and data, which is for your project. Okay. I'm just closing this information. Next comes physics. Having seen the data, you need to understand the mechanics behind this particular solution. Maybe your solution could have a physical part. Maybe your solution could have a multiple systems in it. Okay, let's say a very classical example people have given me is blood donation management system. The system is a very highly mechanized system. Blood donors will be there, storage will be there, hospital will be there, a receiver will be there, screeners will be there, doctor will be there. There are a lot of structure in it, right? How the mechanism really works, where is the transport involved, where is the internal management involved. So all of these details could be figured out. Slowly you will understand why is this thing coming into the picture. You can draw a flow diagram, you can draw a continuous what you call bar chart, which can able to understand, make you understand the mechanics behind it. Okay, that's how you can able to structure your project. Mechanics and physics of a project is very important, guys. A lot of people forget this. They itself don't know what are the mechanics of their own case study. When it comes to EV project, when it comes to hospital emergency management, you take any damn project in this world, it will have mechanics and the physics behind it. Okay, explore the functionality and components of the design. Identify the root causes. Let's say even if you're designing a particular what you call a timer like this, okay, so the physics is available in it, the mechanics is available in it in terms of physical thing. Okay, when it comes to website, when it comes to app, when it comes to any product or service what you're making, you need to understand this. Okay, identify the root causes which is causing this solution. You can also read Dyson's vacuum cleaner case study. It's a very detailed case study, I would say. It will give you a lot of clarity. Okay, now let's go to a very important part, which is called chemistry of it. Okay, having understood the physics, now we'll go to the chemistry. Jagdish, what is chemistry here? See, consider the materials and technical aspect of your design. Maybe it could be a chemical composition. Maybe it could come to a technical details of it. Sometimes if it's not there in your project, leave it. So it's totally up to you. This will be majorly for the physical product designers who are doing it. Okay. So describe the material, components, manufacturing, technology. What is the chemical, what you call change happened, and how, like, let's say if you're designing some kind of a drug system, we also mentioned what is the effect, what people will get after using that particular product, and you designed a particular what you call website or a dashboard for them. Okay. So please remember this. Okay. You need to bring the technical specification of it. Like, let's say if you're bringing a design system into your particular project, you can use this technical specification to write down the design system of it. What are the buttons you've created? What is the text you have created? What are the brand guidelines you have created? What are the what you call spacing you've created? Icons you've created? Science behind it? You can go into this very detailed. That could be the chemistry in your case. Okay. You can read details on lightweight, aluminum, and battery technology. Okay. You can find out this. This is a Tesla's Model S. Very good case study. I have not seen this case study, but it's told it's very one of the industry leading. Okay, please go and search it out in online. You can able to learn it. This is about the chemistry. Now let's go to the biology of it. Okay, yes, biology and system thinking. I'll tell you guys, this is most important, and nobody knows this. Now a lot of people will not put it. Try to understand how is your problem connected to the system. See, our body works in a biological way, right? It's in different organs connected together. And then it functions like an organization, right? It functions like a system. If I'm moving this hand, if I'm able to see, if I'm able to talk, everything is connected together. If it's not connected, then you will not understand what's happening. Your project should also have a biology, guys. Your project should also have a system. If it's a blood donation system, you need to understand from where the blood is going and how the people are getting benefited and who is getting benefited. What is the business model? What is the NGO's model? What is the government's model? What is the private's model? And how you can able to understand and bring it into a system. You need to connect these dots. Then only you can find out what are the problems available. Then only you can able to find out what is the key gap available in that particular project, and you can serve that gap. Analyze the problem as a part of a larger system. Okay, if it's a government thing, please go and understand deeply what is government doing. We have understood the laws and regulation, all these things, right? So you need to get this clarity, understand the broader picture of it. See guys, the moment if you understand broader picture, you will have a much more clarity what needs to come into your project, what need not have to come into your project. Okay, example is you can take Eames launch chair. It's a very classical example, guys. Okay, you can understand how it is very much connecting to form, function, user experience, and the behavior of a user. This is one of the what you call classical industrial design example I could give you. Okay. Next comes psychology and human behavior, my favorite. Understand the psychological aspect of the user interaction. What is the human computer interaction which you brought particularly for this particular project? Okay, like let's say even you are making physical product, digital product, experience project, it doesn't matter what you guys do, it's going to be interacted with a human, right? You need to bring the human computer interaction. You need to bring the HCD, like let's say what you call human centric design. Like let's say people are touching in the hand, people are interacting with it, touching, talking, sensors, okay, feeling, tactile, haptics. So all of the things involving your project, you need to document it, guys, okay? Because if you're not able to document this, then there is no absolute connection between your product and service and the people what you're going to do. Blood donation, you're not doing it for aliens, you're doing it for humans, right? EV charger, you're not going for any animals or anything, you're doing it for humans, right? Any product you make, it should be human centric, it should be human computer interactable. You need to document that in your case study, then only people will know what are the project you made, okay? Explore the factors influencing the human behavior. You need to understand there is something called task analysis, okay? I think for blood donation project, I've detailed it out, guys. Maybe it's not very required for other projects. If you have to understand what are the tasks which is relating to blood donation. Like, let's say the task A could be people are donating blood, okay? It is stored by a healthcare provider, and you can find it is transmitted in a container. So all of these things are tasks, okay? Perception, cognition, action. When it comes to task analysis, you need to remember these three things, okay? With respect to any project, you can able to apply this, okay? Perception. What is the perception of the people when they see this particular clock? What is the cognition? Oh, this has a button. Let me go and press it. This is a cognition going inside me. Action. I'm doing it actually. Perception, cognition, action. If you understand this PCA, you can do any task analysis for your project. Like, let's say if you're bringing a project called cashless management system for a bus travelers, okay? What is the perception? When you're designing an application or something like a product or physical product, digital product, people will say, what is the perception? Oh, is this a bus ticket app? Okay, fine. Oh, cognition. Oh, this is a button available here. Oh, this is a payment scan code available here. Oh, this is a method to pay it. Okay, let me take action. You have to understand this task very detailedly and document it. Any project, if you're not able to understand the user behavior and psychology and walk through and the cognitive ability, I'm telling you, you're not doing a project, guys. You're just fooling around the people and then you're just making it randomly. Anybody, for this particular case study, what they're making, I will only look for this detail. What is the exact human behavior you understood in structuring this project? If you're not did that, I'm telling you, you're not gone to the depth of the project at all. That's why case study is very important, guys. If you understand this much of detailing is important for a project and a case study, you will know what to put in your project, what not to put in your project. Okay. So explore the different actions for it. I told you perception, cognition, action. Okay. Design for this process. iPhone, design aligned with user psychology. You can use many tools like ChatGPT, Perplexity. You can also use another tool, which is called usability.com. Okay. You can use axe.com. You can use something like WCAG guidelines. These are some guidelines and information available to understand what are the needs of this user. Clear? So the conclusion is documenting a case study is understanding the requirement of authenticity, physics, chemistry, biology, civics, mathematics, everything, guys. Okay. If you understand this information, you will not have any problem in your entire career to make case studies. You should not ask me, Jagdish, tomorrow some interview is coming, Jagdish. What project should I make? What details I have to add in my portfolio? What details I have to remove? You don't have to ask anything to anybody, guys. If it's a company, recruiter is going to ask you this information. If he is a design studio head who is going to ask you information on blood transfusion system, you will know what exactly to tell because you've gone to the complete mechanics of it. You understood the physics, chemistry, biology, maths, whatever subject you want, you understood it. So you will know what to tell for the what people. Like, let's say if you're going and talking with the hospital management to get the field data, you'll say, see, Mr. Dean of this hospital, today WHO has said 16% people only know about blood donation awareness. Rest of the people don't know. We are doing a project on it. Can you help me give this information? He will give you because you don't know what to ask. Let's say you're going and pitching for a healthcare industry with your project. You'll say, hey, see, using my blood donation management system, I've increased the awareness of the people by 30%. You know, the global data says it's only 16%. See, look at my application. See, look at my website. See, look at the product, what I made. This is the importance. Before this, people were not able to understand what is blood management system. After my product, now people are getting the clarity. You know what? After this project, we made 100 people do blood donation live. This is a reality we have documented. Look at this case study. Would you like to have me for an interview? Can I come in your office? Can I come in your hospital for giving some internship opportunity? So if you don't understand the details of this case study, you will not know what to tell. You'll be, sir, interview, okay, this is my portfolio, sir, please take it. Sir, somebody calls you in email, somebody calls you in LinkedIn by sending out a message. Hi, Punish Raja, we are looking for some freshers. Please send your project portfolio. This is the design task, do it. Even without understanding what is that industry, even without understanding who's the recruiter, what is the requirement of him, even is that knowing how are you going to fit there, you will just say, sir, this is my portfolio, sir. I will do the case study, sir. 2 days design task, I'll do it, sir. Your 48 hours will waste if you do a design task impulsively. Go and understand what is this importance. See, guys, if you do this case study detailing only, you will know whether that industry is going to be relatable for you or not. You will know this industry is going to add value for you or not. Then you will know clearly, okay, talk to that guy in LinkedIn, understand, hey, see, your company is really relatable for me. You've given a design task, that's okay. But I wanted to understand, I did a project, I have an experience like this. You tell me what kind of a candidate are you expecting? Can you share the job description with me? Get the job description. And you will know that is not for experienced people. That's not for fresher. That's for experienced people. Thank you so much, sir. I'm looking for a fresher role. Even if you give best interview, these people are going to say we need only experienced candidate, right? See, you have saved 2 days of time by just spending 2 minutes to understand this, because you know what project you had, you know what recruiter you have, you know how to pitch very clearly. Okay. If you do by this method, you can able to save a lot of your time. Okay. You understand what are the mistakes commonly people do? It's not about making portfolio. It's about knowing what are the details in the portfolio and targeting the right industries and finding out the right relevant opportunity for you. The moment if you understand this information, guys, your career will get shortened. In months, you can able to find a job. Even if you're a scratch, like let's say you don't know what is mean by product design at all in your entire career, it requires only 1 month for you to get a job. If you're an experienced guy, yeah, it will be even shorter. If you're a fresher, you don't know what is even product design. Yeah, that will take 90 days. Maybe you have to learn the process, understand, do a project hands-on, go to a field, get a clarity, know all the nuances of design, everything. And then you document this information, then you will start getting results. The moment if you understand this information, guys, from today, next 31 days, you have to get job because you know how to structure a case study. You know how to talk. Okay. Get clarity. Anybody has any doubts in this particular thing? Please type out in the chat whatever doubts you have, or did you learn something, or what is your key learning, guys? I wanted you to type out. Okay. And I also wanted you to go to the YouTube channel and just type out so that people are going to watch this video in the future. They will also know what you guys are learning. Okay. Is it fine? Can you type out whatever chat you're making? You can able to copy paste there also. No problem. Because we're having it in Zoom also, right? I believe in the Zoom chat, whatever you're making, it will be streamed over there also. But anyway, you can try it out. Okay. So what's your learning, guys? What's your key top takeaways in this? Or maybe you can have doubts also. Please post. That is no problem. Yes. Yes. Any doubts? Is there? Open your mic and talk. No problem.
Authenticity. I can't get this word. This means authenticity.
Who is talking? I'm not able to hear your voice. Little louder.
Sir, authenticity.
Okay. Authenticity is like, let's say you did a project on cashless transaction, right?
Yes, sir.
You have to tell that is your project. Okay. If you tell it's your project, that's fake. You are doing a team project. You should tell your teammates also. 3 people are doing this project, right? You should put their team names. It's a group project effort. That's what you have to mention. Okay. Second, you're collecting some transport regarding information from the website, right? Write it down from which website you're climbing. Because the moment when you write a case study, when you write a project, it is understood that you are the owner of it. Unless until you credit the particular organization where you took the data, like I say WHO, it doesn't belong to you. This is called authenticity. This is called realism. This will create a very big problem. See, when you're experienced people in your design industry for more than 3 to 4 years, people expect this level of detailing. It is very important to claim this data. That is a very, very important code of honor also, which we have in a design for change community, guys. Honesty and integrity. You need to have it. Or else what happens is, see, when you're downloading an image from Google, you need to put that credit properly. Like, let's say if you're taking some video, YouTube, you have to put that YouTube link. You have to credit that channel, whatever you're taking this information from. Okay. That particular brand or information. Because if it is not credited, then it means like you did that data, which is not true, right? People will not trust you. People will not take you as an intern or project lead or project manager or anything, because they very clearly know this guy is just taking from online and providing that. No, you should have the authenticity to tell that. Okay, understood, Punish? Superb, superb, Dub. Okay, guys, please type out your learning. What did you learn? I want everybody to type out. See, either you're not understood anything or you're already top of head, like I know everything, guys. Okay, so please type out. See, it is very good for you to reflect also. What did you learn? Okay, it's been 30 to 40 minutes or almost, we've been seeing for the last almost an hour, right? What is mean by case study and how to structure it? Please recollect your top 3 learnings. I wanted you to type it now, because if you're not able to recollect now, after an hour, you will forget everything. Okay, type out in the chat now, top 3 learnings. Okay, don't just write, hey Jagdish, I've learned. Hey Jagdish, it's super. Hey, it's bad. Even if it's bad, write down what is the reason. Okay, Bharganesh is saying, learn how to do an organized case study. Okay, write your top 3 learnings, Shankar, please. Write your top 3 learnings. I want everybody to type out in the chat. What is your top 3 learning? Yeah. I still have not. Okay, okay. Write it down. Write it down. No problem. Take time, because if you're not taking time to fill now, I'm sure you will not be able to get clarity at all in the way forward. Good, good, good. Great. Okay. So people are typing difference between a documentation and a case study. Write down all the 3 learnings, Aravind, and put it as a one message so that people can know. You put a heading like top 3 learnings. Okay. We are knowing the elements of case studies: history, geography, civics, biology. If we use this way, we can know the start and end of our case study. We know all the answers regarding our case study. Excellent, Shantilal. Super. I really appreciate you. That's the whole objective of this particular class. Because a lot of people out there in the market, out there in the design community, don't know this only. Don't know what to put in the project, what not to put. This is the complete mechanics of it. Beyond this, there is nothing else, guys. Okay. If you want, you can add anything, but this is the basics. Various dimensions of the work. We need to know what is the actual happening before doing something happening. Okay. Deeper you go, the better the reality of the quality of the output will be. Superb. Superb. Thank you, Hariharan, for your learning. I hope you have enjoyed this particular learning. Great. Shantilal, Aravind, Shankar. Okay. What else? What else? Dakshina. Context of case studies. Importance of authenticity. Known to avoid the unwanted. Known to avoid the unwanted. What is that? I did not understand. Okay, fine. Known to avoid the unwanted. Okay, okay. Unwanted information to be decluttered. Okay, good. Fine, guys. So any good case study, if you take, you will only see all of this important information. If you're not seeing this, probably the people have not understood. Mathematics and data understanding the audience, biology and design thinking. Excellent, Hasnain. Ponish is saying detailing the case study, using the subject in the case study that we already know is a better way. Yes, that's great. That's the reason I brought you this. Okay. Srinivas is saying it's about how we understand the problem and who people interact, faces issues with it. Okay. There is some grammatical error. Please correct it. Our thinking process to the solution matters more than the solution. That's interesting. Great. So the reason why I'm asking you to write all these things is process. See, I have not talked to you about any solution here, right? It's up to you if you want to make it as a final solution, but a case study should have a detailing of this. A project should have a detailing of it. Okay. Understand this. If you're able to put it in your portfolio like this way, people would be more interested to come and engage with you. Do you think choosing a project title will be a big problem if you go this depth? You will automatically know. Or maybe you can put all of your data and information and ask ChatGPT also what could be the possible good headings. Or maybe you can able to put in the other AI tools and ask it. Get some suggestions. Then you change it. Okay. You also think. Don't just rely only on these tools. Good. What else, guys? What else? What else? What else? Okay. So thank you so much, guys. Particularly, I'm just stopping this live stream. Okay, because we have to back to our what you call inner circle, our community call. So I'm just stopping it, guys. So feel free to comment whatever you want. Okay, I'll be also answering each and